On the intel front, are you concerned?
Well, obviously, anytime things don't go exactly as planned, you are concerned, you ask questions. If you've been out there anywhere near that site, I think it's clear that it will get done. The question will be on the timing.
That is the common reaction you will get from local leaders about the instability with the Intel plant. The plant is now delayed until 2031, and that has caused some concern for local residents. But for the people who live closest to the 1,000 acres in Licking County, it's true anxiety on several levels. I recently visited Johnstown, a town in a complicated relationship with growth. Is there a lack of confidence right now?
1,000,000% there's a lack of confidence because we're living it every single day. We never are away from it.
The uncertainty is especially frustrating for the communities surrounding Intel, in particular for the community of Johnstown.
Intel is a mile from here. It's basically in our backyard. And so for our residents here in Johnstown, they've been used to one way of life. And so that is changing it. So they're uncertain about what this growth is going to bring.
While Johnstown sits 1 mile from the Intel site, the tax money expected to flow from the factories will take a divided path.
They're in the Johnstown Monroe School District. So they will be paying taxes to the school district that resides here in Johnstown. But they are in the city of New Albany. Their loyalty is the city of New Albany and to the Johnstown School District. There's nothing for them for the city of Johnstown. It is very, very frustrating that they're that close, and I feel like the government's forgotten about us.
An example of those unique tax challenges for Johnstown, the city has invested in a mixed-use property that will stand directly across the street from the Intel plant.
Here's Green Chapel Road.
Okay.
So
you have businesses, apartments, roughly how many apartments?
About 1,000.
1,000 apartments across the street from the plant. So these people pay you, these people don't.
Right.
And with all the development happening at the plant, it's the constant stream of
Dump truck, dump truck, dump truck.
traveling to and from the plant, affecting the surrounding communities most.
Our entire life is impacted all the time.
Our roads here in Johnstown deteriorated, but we can't get an income tax passed because of all the other taxes that our residents face. And nowhere has the state stepped in and said, hey, we put this bombshell here, but until it could be a very good thing. They put it here, but with no backdrop to help us.
Sometimes the communities around there feel like, it was kind of dropped in their lap.
In 2023, the state announced a $90 million investment in road construction and maintenance, much of that in support of the connecting roads around the Intel plant. Some of that work is now underway.
Tens of millions of dollars were directed in that area, and that was a direct result of hearing from the commissioners that, hey, this was dropped on our lap and nobody gave us any money.
Ohio State Representative Kevin Miller oversees Johnstown and Licking County. He says he's mindful of the frustrations residents are feeling.
Johnstown wants to keep that close-knit community feel, and they can do that despite what's taking place around them. But it's all in the planning, and I'm committed to helping them in whatever way I can from my office.
Now, this is the first installment of a new series focused on the Intel plant and the growing pains that Central Ohio is currently dealing with. Tomorrow, we're going to explore some rising home prices and sinking inventory, and how Columbus and its partners across the region plan to build and build fast. Much more coming soon on NBC4.